hear the hello there. This is Grand Adam. I'm sending you this video because I'm a little strapped um, for time and I won't be able to stay on as long as I usually do on live. But this is like, I will call this my emergency video because things are happening and I know you're going to be scared. Some people are scared. My message is to stay grounded and stay calm, especially if you are in the Baltimore, Maryland area. Take a couple deep breaths through the nose. Hold it. Exhale through the lips slowly. Do it again. Breathe in slowly. Hold it. Exhale slowly. Do it one more time. Breathe in. Hold it. Breathe out through your lips. Put out slowly. Breathe regularly. What is happening? And there are some superstitious folk out there. We don't deal with superstitions. We deal with spiritual science and spiritual fact. We are sandwiched in between two major eclipses. I'm sorry, not the ellipse, but the eclipse. Okay. The lunar eclipse was Friday. I forgot all about that. That was 3 a.m. in the morning Eastern time. Couldn't see it anyway. I was like, but that creates a portal. We are in the midst of going through a portal. All of us. We're on the planet Earth. We're riding through it. Okay. And what is happening is that energetically, what no longer serves us is going to be first exposed to us. Then it's going to do something that is going to break, fall over, fall in, fall out, blow up, blow down, become a big mess, fall apart. Okay? And the purpose behind that is to get us focused on what is falling apart. And this includes person, places, and things. Things have to be fixed. Places have to be fixed. Persons have to be healed to fix. Okay? That's what this is. Now, this morning I woke up to something that shook me to my core because every now and then I take that route. A lot of people commute on the Francis Scott Key Bridge. It collapsed. It's only 47 years old. I'm older than the bridge. But it's a very young bridge because we have bridges as old as 1,000 years. Now over here in this country, maybe 200. Okay, but bridges last a long time because they're maintained. Well, this one is a relatively new bridge, and it got hit when a cargo vessel lost power and went out of control. Now, one of the things that we are experiencing with this full moon in Libra is the shadow. Now we've got not just our personal shadows, planetary shadow. And it is talking about, or it is representing the failure of connection. And how that failure of connection can start a cascading event. Not just with things, but with people also. Now, it's very weird, but this is what happened. Because of the failure, the ship's power, the ship went out of control and hit a bridge. The bridge collapsed. There were 7 construction workers working on that bridge. There were people driving across it at 1:30 in the morning. As of this time, I only know about 2 people who have been recovered. But this is what I'm talking about right about now. Lives can change. Lives will definitely change. And this is all because of a loss in connection that needs to be identified and either A, healed, or B, fixed. Now, using that bridge, it's interesting because a bridge does what? A bridge connects one point to the other. And when the bridge is hit, there's no more what? Connection. Okay? And that's what's happening around the world right about now. It's not just in relationships, it's everything. Even the internet connection is a little off and on-ish. If you have cable, it's probably doing the same thing. Also, let me tell you what else is happening. The Taliban has made, in Afghanistan government, has made the statement that they're going to now publicize the stoning deaths of women. And this is also something that has been brought, it is exposed, will be exposed and brought to your attention. The attention of the world. Now, what is that's going to do? What is exposed? There's going to be a reaction. There's going to be a global reaction, or one hella, or maybe a heavenly reaction to it all. Because what is exposed is going to be fixed, and it's going to be healed. And not necessarily the way expected, we would be expecting it, and not necessarily by who or what we would expect. Okay? This is bigger than just our will be done. Okay? And basically all we can do is sit back and watch. And we're being forced to watch. And since we're being forced to watch, that tells us there's something in us that needs to be exposed and healed or fixed. Okay? And, well, hold that thought. Let's do this reading real quick. Is there anything else that I made the connection with? The shadow of the shadows. All right, the moon, full moon, and in Libra, which is the planet of relationships, that has been eclipsed. It talked about what needs to be fixed with relationships. I've talked about what needs to be fixed with the internet failure, pop, telecommunications, telephone failure, interpersonal relationships failure, boss and staff relationship failures. All of that's coming out. All of it. Between Friday, and it'll hit accumulation by April the 8th. When then, oh Lord, let's say this. What's going to be exposed during this full moon in Libra? Because I think it's tomorrow where it moves into Scorpio. There's some more hidden stuff that's going to be dug up. It's going to be fixed starting with the full moon in Aries, the solar eclipse. Okay? April the 8th. And this is what you'll see. It's going to be interesting to watch to see how things are going to be fixed, corrected. Definitely, they're being made public now. They're going to make it to the doctor's office or to the going back to the manufacturer by the 8th. And it will be repaired. I guess you would say that universal repairer in the sky. It's going to be repaired. And on that note, folks, let me see where we fall within all of this. I'm going to use the dice. The book is coming along very well. I finished 2 chapters. Now I've got one working on the 3rd. I'm going to get a hold of that if my equipment holds up. And take it from there. No, I missed my deadline. But my editor has to wait. She could care less. But anyway, what is going on? Tarot team, come front and center, be with us. The Grand Collective. In between these two eclipses, the lunar eclipse of Libra full moon and the solar eclipse of the full moon in Aries, what is the message for the Grand Collective? What you want us to do? Oh, shucks. Let me, it fell. Let me push it. Hold on a second. I'm going to make sure these don't fall. Oh, shucks. Got something else here I want you to see. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. I didn't expect this. Hold on. I'm sitting on a soft surface. I didn't mean for it to be so soft. All right, there we go. We have the moon. Oh, gee, our moon is already in Aries in the 11th house. Okay. There's the moon. So I can see it. 11th house. Aries. We just talked about that. So we're going to be fixing our associations. Okay. Put this over here. Put it. We're going to be working with our associations. So that tells me we'll probably be, if I can get this thing to stay still, heal our associations. Okay, let's see where this is going. Tell us about healing our associations, Tarot team. As you heal, fix, or restore, you will be using your prayers, your chants, your rituals daily to build up, to build up a momentum to bring about the healing and the restoration. Okay, what 7th house? Aries in the 11th. Moon in the 11th house. Moon, Aries moon, 11th house. What does that mean for us, for the collective? Okay, let's see what this says. Oh, my nose. Okay. Overall energy. The Hierophant. This is a card of religion, religious institutions, educational institutions, state institutions, society. This is society's card. So, yeah. We're going to be looking at the society itself. Card number 5. 5 means what? 5 is the number of change. And anything that deals with change. It may also be the number of marketing to create a change. Public speaking to convince or to support a change. It's about change. And here we have the 10 of Swords. The swords are always mental. So we have a lot of bad mouthing here, negative thoughts that have really done somebody in. This is also the card of betrayal. So so far we have somebody who is feeling that, oh boy, they have been betrayed by their own personal beliefs. Yes. And now they are having, they want to be alone. They want to isolate themselves. This is the Hermit, Virgo energy. This is the energy of the analysis. Oftentimes self-analysis. Nothing wrong with self-analysis. Some people have been failed. If we're going to talk about religion, some people feel that their religion has failed them. If we're going to talk about educational system, a lot of people, a lot of parents feel that the educational system has failed their children. And we want to talk about the healthcare field, medical field. A lot of women feel that they have been betrayed with the reproductive health betrayal because now they can't get any. or it's far and few in between. The devil is moving in the past position. This is being distracted. This is dealing with addictions that you can't shake. Not necessarily alcohol and drugs. How about constant worry? How about constant negativity? And how about somebody who's always looking for something wrong? This is the energy. This is also the energy for business, but I don't think, I don't know. Let's keep going. Leaving work behind. Some people have, this is also of the past. Works of the past. This is interesting. Some people might be putting the way they have worked in the past aside. Like, I can't work like this anymore. I cannot work for another person. I cannot work for another. I've got to do something for myself. I can't stand this. I'm at my wit's end. I can't work at anything. I can't work at my job. I can't work at any more relationships. I just cannot do this for anybody else right now, which is why they have sequestered themselves. Coming in the future from being alone, okay, this sequestering and this uh, rejection of work, of being busy, 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 like little bees, and getting nothing but maybe a paycheck, maybe absolutely nothing for it. This enforced rest that you're putting yourself into, but did you read this lady's book? Yeah, is bringing about intuition, sharp intuition. Your psychic abilities are popping out like sweat. What is the name of that book? I have it over there. I feel like trying to cry. Anyway, it's about the importance of rest. It's like, what did she call it? A manifesto against a resistance and manifesto against capitalism. Rest. And it is really funny because I took it to heart and put it to the test. She was absolutely right. When I stopped doing all that work and work and work, that's why I told you I could not do the cards and write the book at the same time. It was too much for me energetically. Um, and I started to rest, get up at 12, go to bed at 6. Yes, I am. Um, Ideas just started bubbling up, just popping up. I started to develop a new look. I'm like, my taste in clothes has changed in just that short a time. It's not that my taste in clothes has changed. It's like I can afford it, so why don't I buy it for myself? Attitude has changed towards myself. I'm learning to love myself more by relaxing more. Let me say that one more time. I am loving myself more by relaxing myself more. Yep, testimony. Okay, currently, here's the judgment card. Some of you might be getting a call. That's very important. Others of you have a decision to make regarding that call. This call, now it can be a call on the telephone. It can be a call to arms. It can be a call from the heavens, a calling. Whatever it is your red alert to sit up, get up, and make your decision. Because the answer is yes. So make your decision on whatever that is. A lot of people have focused their eyes on the world because there's a lot of stuff going on. Wars are popping over. They're skirmishes. They're conflicts. You know, somebody had the nerve to talk about this is not a war. This is a war. This is baby. That's a skirmish. That's conflict. But that's not war. That's not war because it's not even Stephen. It's not war. But anyway, wars are popping up. Little skirmishes and what do you call it? Cold wars and people drop a bomb this place and the other place like, what the heck are you doing? Well, I might drop one back on you. but they don't because they think the whole thing, they're going to call it a mistake. This is also the end of a cycle, so we're going to see where this goes. That is also calling into attention and exposing what needs to be fixed. Okay? These little play wars, they're not wars at all, they're something else. And here's the star. You're looking to the stars to see what's going on here. That's what, well, they have a star. We have a moon card, right? We have the world, the earth, and the stars. It's calling on eclipse. That's what that means. But I'm interested in seeing if the moon card pops up. Also, the star is a card of hope. That's why you're going to ground yourself. You don't have to be afraid. You don't have to be scared. Or if there's no scarcity, there's no reason to run to the store and get all the toilet paper and all the what. Nah. Mm-mm, mm-mm. No reason for that. Ground yourself so you can get the proper messages to do what you need to do at the time. In the meantime, live your life. Enjoy your life. You don't feel guilty because what is happening to other people had to happen for reasons beyond my knowledge. Okay? A lot of people are trying to fend off. This is the survivalist stuff. Seven of Wands. There's nothing wrong with having more than enough food in the pantry. Water bottles. Country folk did it all the time. But if you have to hop up and run to the store, you need bread, you need toilet paper. Didn't you get all that at once before? Don't you know you're going to run out of that and you have to keep that coming? Huh? That's what that's talking about. Putting yourself in a bind. Because you're going to get up one day and you're not going to have any bread because the store is closed. And oh my God. No toilet paper either? Okay. Three of Cups. Now, this isn't people. Think in this terms as Earth, Moon, and the Sun. And they're doing a dance. And they're collaborating. And in this collaboration, let me put it back up here. In this collaboration, they're creating energies. Those energies are directed towards the sun. Towards the earth, I'm sorry. From the sun, from the moon, including when they taper down and block it out and then charge it up again. Because the earth needs to go through certain energies. The earth needs certain protections. But before the earth can have those certain protections, they've got to clean out something. The purge. Something needs to be purged before, let's say, the earth can move forward. Yes, it is burdensome. This is the Ten of Wands. It is difficult. It is burdensome. It is even frightening right about now. Ground yourself. Do your breathing exercises. I think I'm going to get on here and do a tape on breathing exercises. You'll probably see me more doing tapes, folks, than lives. Let's just say my life is picking up and those ideas that came through, they hit me hot and heavy and I need to explore each one of them. Okay? So every now, maybe if I can come up here once a week live, I'll do that. Okay? Yes, I just said this, didn't I? Ground yourself. All right? Find a spot where you can go in calmer waters and stay there within your mind. Not a place, it's within your mind. Up around here. You have a mental energy field. Your mind is not in your brain, it's in your mental energy field that surrounds you. Find a place. Imagine being in a very, very peaceful, calm, and make it beautiful because where there's beauty, there's supposed to be peace and calm in your mind. Place. And that's where you'll stay for as long as you need to until it's time for you to come back to the real world and deal. All right? What the biggest mental challenge is for us right about now is not knowing. And here we have the Queen of Cups still keeping her secrets. Okay. She's also, especially when it comes to what Princess Kate and those secrets, and we see how the firm is just messing completely up over their presentation of what's happened to Princess Kate. Ground yourself, because I know I lost it because I wasn't expecting anything like that. That at the last reading I did, that was last live I did, and I'm like, oh my god. And one of my followers, one of viewers, said I scared her to death. Well, yeah, I scared myself too. I really did, because I didn't expect to see what I saw. That was a million miles. I never had expected that. And not only did I see it once, I saw it twice while I was sitting there, and I'm like, oh my god. Which tells me that the firm has been putting up some type of false face for a very long time. And now things are coming to like a head. Okay, I'll leave that there. Yeah, and I have. And a lot of other people have probably just emotionally withdrawn from the whole thing because we know we're not going to get the truth from the firm. We'll have to wait and see. And this is the emotional challenge, because not everybody can just say to hell with it then. But that's what's happening. Okay. Others are trying to get to that point of detachment. And it's difficult because we see it every day, right there in our living rooms, right there on our phones, every day. Yeah. All right. Now, this is the outcome card. I don't want you feeling like this. Everything is happening for a reason. Everything has happened to us, for us, not to us, for a reason. And that reason is the lessons we've learned from it. Okay? This is why we need to ground ourselves. Now, I could have lost at least one friend on that bridge this morning because that's her route. And I've got this from a family member who she has already called saying, hey, I'm still here. I wanted to know. She was delayed, but I want to know details. She was delayed. She was delayed. And she said, had I not been able, delayed and rerouted. She said, otherwise, I drive like a bat out of hell. I would have driven right over that exit and into the water. And I can't swim. Okay? And I can't swim. That's how close things can happen around us, which is why I'm telling you, and I keep telling you, and you're probably tired of hearing me say it, but ground. Ground so you can hear that little voice in your head saying, nope, take a left here, but I got to go right. Take a left here, but I got to go take a left. Okay, I'm taking a left. And take that left instead of taking your usual right turn to save yourself. Because that's how it works for us. That's how it works for me. That's how it works for my friend who missed going off the bridge this morning. That's how it works for a lot of people. They just don't talk about it because nobody wants to be thought of as weird. All right. Okay, from the bottom of the deck. Yeah, we have the tower because a lot of things are coming to a screeching halt. This is also the bridge. Now that bridge triggered me. When I saw that bridge go down, I'm like, oh my God. Now I saw some black smoke, but it wasn't fire. It was thick, billowing puffs of black smoke. And I wondered, was that freighter of that dirt? I don't know what that black smoke was. Usually when I see black smoke like that, if it's not a fire, It's a purge of some kind. I don't know. So let's I might as well start those up. No, start here and build over. So we have the purge. We have people on standby. We have the collapsing of the bridge. People are still on standby, and that includes viewers wondering what's next. And we're being offered a story. That's the Knight of Cups. Yeah, we have the company line. All right. But there's still a lot of worry. They're worrying about their people who didn't make it. Four of Swords. And there's still no word as to why the power went off in the ship. And in our lives, this is allegory for us. Why is she talking about that damn bridge? Because it's allegory about what's going on in our lives. What's allegory? Comparison. A storytelling type of comparison to what is real. Sometimes it's easier to accept the story version than it is to accept the real life version that's going on into our lives, in front of us, around us, and that's going through us. Okay? Yeah. And right now there's a lot of confusion and a need for control. Somebody is about to make a decision, or someone has made a decision that turned a lot of things around. Wheel of Fortune. This is also Aquarius. It looks like Moon's back in it. Not Moon, Pluto's back in Aquarius. Okay. Now, ground yourselves. Ace of Cups. Ground yourself with loving kindness. Breathing. People are asking questions and answers are coming. And a lot of people are going to be looking at their lives and wondering, what did I do? I've given so much. Did I do the wrong thing? Did I do the wrong thing by giving so much, only to be getting so little in return? That took a change, didn't it? The energy shifted. Hold on a second. It's about self-love. Okay, this energy just shifted. And grounding ourselves, Ace of Cups, loving ourselves, self-care, all the questions we want answered because of all the efforts we have made. It's coming to light officially. That means everybody's going to see whatever needs to be seen, and whatever it is we have done, all this work we put in, and very little we have achieved putting in all this work. And when that gets revealed, remember I told you things are going to be exposed. People are going to be in their feelings. Some people's reaction is going to be, we're going to be moving forward anyway. Other people are going to watch and see. Especially the people who have invested something in the project or whatever it is, the relationship. Somebody's sitting back and watching and see. With the King of Pentacles, the moneyed person, the person good with math, is going to sit back and watch and see if this project is going to come through. If they're going to get their money's worth, if their yield is going to be right, because the manipulation has been discovered, and with that manipulation has come a need for balance, and for some it's going to be a lawsuit. Some people got a small yield, but it was not what they were expecting. They were expecting something bigger. Hmm, hmm, hmm. Other people try to leverage a situation with two unlike items or people, and they tried to leverage because they were insecure about their whole situation. Now it's shifted again into relationships and things getting exposed. And conflicts, yeah, here we have conflict. It's spread up, it kicked up in there. Conflict because somebody lied, somebody was sneaking away doing some things with somebody else. Oh my goodness. The King of Swords had to get in it. Ugh, that's the lawman. And the Empress has gotten into it. That's the womb man. And it seems they have a message. And that message is just work together. We have 3, 3, 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, and a 2 of Swords. People are stuck not knowing what to do. And so this is what's happening. It's the 3 of Swords. So what is happening? Wow, this thing hit me. This is 3 separate instances of what needs to be fixed or healed being exposed. Hmm. The last one was, it seems to have been some type of relationship, but it's bigger than male, female, same sex. It's bigger. It is, let me take another look at this. Hold on a second. This is the gender war. The last one was gender war because it looks like the Empress and the King of Swords, the ruler, have separated, gone separate ways. The Divine Feminine. What's she doing? Hold on a second. What is she doing? I'm straightening up my cards so I can see this better here. Should I start with the King of Swords? The King of Swords in this situation may very well be policy, rules, and law, but put up against the Empress. This is a major arcana. Those policies, rules, and laws may be in conflict with this divine feminine, with the feminine. That is going to be also exposed. And here we come with people. I don't know if these cards meant to be. It looks like these laws and everything is going to be fixed. The problem is they don't know how. I don't think it matters. Let's say it put some feelers out there, but when things got back, it didn't work. That's interesting. That's interesting. So we've gone from what I forgot what was down here. Okay, let's keep going. Well, now we're getting into it's like it's from the microcosm to the macrocosm, I'm sorry, down to the microcosmic level. And I know the first 2 lines were definitely using the bridge was the allegory to exposing certain things and getting them fixed, exposing certain attitudes and getting them adjusted, or removing the people. but it didn't look like anybody was being removed until this one came out, which is on the last line here. We have the Queen of Pentacles. We have a material. Now, this can be a Virgo also, Capricorn, Taurus. Materialistic person. Somebody who's focused on the meat and potatoes of life. Okay? And there's a lot of anxiety from this person, with this type of person, because they feel they are trying to make things happen, magician. Oops. They're trying to bring about agreements with folks. And the agreements, as I said here in the moon in the 11th house in Aries, they're falling apart. Here's Aries. They're falling apart, and they're falling apart fast. And they very easily can be costing this secure, financially secure woman problems, because now she's got stuck. And here's the truth coming out regarding a home. Or it could be a truth regarding the White House. Let's see what's next. The sun. Oh, the sun is going to be exposing some things, or we say illuminating some things. Oh. Okay. Major transformation for a queen. I know the first thing I thought of was Princess Catherine, but not necessarily. But she is going to be dealing with some major transformations. She very well may be dealing with some legal stuff or some more surgery. She is determined to hold on and hang in there. And here comes a new lifestyle. Yeah, it looks like love and money is pouring in. Now, on our level, this is for someone who is also going through something similar as the princess. But she doesn't have a nation supporting her. As a matter of fact, she feels that she doesn't have anyone supporting her up until, especially not the people. She feels that she didn't have anyone in a relationship to support her, and now she finds out she's got the love of the family and friends supporting her, and whoever this King of Wands is there to help her through, she will be victorious. Yeah, and where's that thing? Yeah, she's got a Cancer. She's got that too. I don't know who this is. You will make it through. Stop. You will not. You are not alone. Your focus is to be on grounding yourself and filling yourself with love every day. And now I can't find the card. I want to see what's next to it. There. Nope, that's not it. The reason I want to see what's next to it, because that will also say something. You're hurt because you were expecting this person you're with to stand by you, and they did not. So you have other people. Now you're appreciating other people. That was a fair weather friend. This is weird. Um, the Cancer card is the Chariot. Okay. And oh, it's all the way down here. The moving forward. Okay. That stuff is far away. It's far, far away. Okay. So with this, if you haven't already had the surgery by now, maybe the last 3 weeks, yours is gone. Okay. Yours is gone. You're in recession. So don't worry about that. I know, easy said than done. Focus on the recession. I mean, the remission. Remission. Forgive me. Focus on your health. Okay, because Here's your victory card. This is the Six of Wands. And here your life is going to be changed. You know, you're going to have to do things differently now. And, oh, okay. That's my incense. You too will have a story to tell. Tell somebody what they need to hear, what they need to know. There very well could be two small children involved. And here's that full moon I was looking for. Talk to those children now, because there is the chance of them feeling abandoned and neglected, or you could be feeling abandoned and neglected. But this moon is going to activate some things. Well, like I said, full moon in Aries in the 11th house, your associations, those who are not doing you any good, or that not giving you support, that's bye bye. And you watch your drinking too. Here's temperance. Some of you will be relocating. Oh, this is interesting. Relocating with some people are getting a new lease. Others are leaving with their new lover, the old lover from who's returned, and then you will be quite happy. Okay, so this is interesting. This is definitely a time for what no longer serves you will be definitely removed from you. It will be exposed first so that you will see and perfectly understand what is going on with you, why things are happening the way they are. Because nobody could tell you. You just wouldn't believe it. And pretty much the life you have now is going to be like paralleled in the news, and maybe even in the YouTube vignettes, videos, the movies. Symbols, symbolism, and signs basically run this universe. We were taught it was rules and laws. Not at all. It's symbolism and signs. And with this being stuck in between, or we're not, yeah, we are kind of stuck between the lunar eclipse and the solar eclipse this time, between a Libra moon and an Aries moon. We're going to get it right. We're going to get it right. What happens after that? I don't have to toss out, it's going to be a lot of moves and maneuvers. We'll have to toss the dice next time. Okay. Now, let me bring you a little closer here. Wire free. There we go. There we go. So, on that note, I'm hoping everyone is well. I might be putting out another musical video. I'm playing it by ear. I feel better, lots better. But I'm not sure about that schedule of doing a live every day. It's taking too much away from me, even at 6 o'clock in the evening. So we'll see. I'll see you the next time I see you. Much love.